penis is right. Here, watch a video.
Penis.
Trivia's pretty great, from the board
Can you hear me?
to the pub quiz. But there's always one thing holding you back. And no, it's not just Todd. It's the rule, no using Google. We didn't think that was fair because, hey, we're Google. We want to play too. So we made our own trivia game and used search as part of the challenge. We call it a Google a day. Each day, we create new questions in a boatload of categories meant to be solved with nothing but savvy search skills. So a search might lead you from a birth date to a band to an album and then your answer. Or from a totally different direction. There are hundreds of ways to solve, but only one right answer. And the faster you search, the more points you score, so being creative in your search is part of the challenge. Unlock badges for search prowess, then share scores with friends on Google+. Even Todd. Because while he's lame at pub quiz, it turns out Todd's pretty rad at search. Good work, Todd. Your brain plus search. 24 hours a day, head-to-head against your friends. Search on, smarty pants.
Double action there. Oh, I totally fucked that up. I thought this was like a fucking interview, but it's just like a remix of something. It's just a dude playing guitar. Damn it, that whole intro was fucking terrible. That was probably the worst intro we've ever done, Wayne. Oh, completely my fault, too.
Yeah, like clicking on a link beforehand might have prevented that.
Fucking terrible.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
I wanted to try something new with a fucking YouTube video, and that was just awful.
Fabulous.
Yeah. But we're on the air now. Chelsea went ahead and shared our link. Thank you very much.
On the World Wide Web.
On the Webbers. So yeah, we're just we have nothing important to talk about today.
No.
We can think of something. But right now, my awesome girlfriend brought me over a big bowl of chili, which I'm enjoying thoroughly. And Wayne, the good friend that he is, brought me over some potato chips and some soda pop, which I'm quite enthused about. So thanks, you guys.
Which are you most enthused about?
Let's
play favorites.
I have to say the chili.
Yeah, because it came from somebody you get to have sex with.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not that I'm knocking the.
It doesn't mean that.
The potato chips.
You know what? If you eat chili without something to wash it down with, though, it can be pretty fucking horrible.
Oh yeah, like it's like a paper rock scissors combination over here. Like I have soda to wash the chili down, and then chips to kind of round it out. You know, it's a great it's a great combination of shit going on.
Exciting.
I'm gonna hit the old Twitter up real quick and let them know we're broadcasting. Nothing important. What happened to you? You got a little red mark under your right eye there, bud.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, you got like some type of STD on your face or something?
Pretty much.
They call that Butte College on your face?
I have like a zit or something like that's buried in the scar from my accident.
And
it's just all kinds of awesome.
I wonder if I can pull up
or pull out your accident picture.
I saw it a while back. It might have been on Facebook.
It was fucking nasty.
You got fucking destroyed by that car.
Yeah. Yep.
You're a fucking tank, dude. Like, let me see if I can find that shit. Is it on your website?
The video is.
You got video you getting hit? No.
No.
That's
video
what
of me in the hospital.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I was looking for.
stoned as fuck out of on morphine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
times.
see. Man, we got to get some better microphones. One of these days,
Why?
when our sponsorships start coming through.
Shouldn't we try to put together some form of show before we?
Oh
go
yeah,
after?
we should have some
Yeah.
type of format here.
Yeah, that's an idea.
We'll try that eventually.
Yeah,
Right now, I'm looking for your video.
we should schedule that for Mondays.
That's why we need Kristen here to give us some fucking format.
I could do that.
Oh yeah, you're here too. All right, get cracking on that, Wayne, and I'm gonna be just sitting here for the most part. Damn, you got a lot
I mean, if you tell me you want me to do shit, I will do said shit. It'll
Damn
happen.
it, I can't remember. I don't see where it's at on your shit.
And then Chelsea will be happy because I'm doing shit.
Oh yeah, you'll get out of the house.
I'm not burning
Yeah.
up the ancient motor in my PlayStation 2 because I'm poor
Yeah, you're very poor.
and bored. I did pick up a huge number of apples that have fallen off the tree in the backyard today.
Oh yeah.
Not all of them, but I got
Can
most
you eat
of them.
Like, are they? Because I got apples out here on my shit, but like they're not. I don't think they're edible out. I think they're just like big fucking.
They're edible if you can get them from the. I think the ones that are left on the tree, if we have a little apple grabber thing that we can get them out of the tree with.
Like specifically for apples.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. It's a little basket with little like tines on it, so you can grab them and pull them into the little thing. But
Wow.
no, the ones that were on the ground were just rotting and getting eaten by the dog, so she can fucking sit beneath our feet on the couch and release toxic ass.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Yesterday I thought I was in, last night I thought I was in a World War II reenactment. or
Because of the
something.
farting?
Because of the gas. I thought I was in Auschwitz or something like that.
Are you allowed to make an Auschwitz
Mein
joke
Kampf.
on September 11th?
Today is September 11th, isn't
That's right.
it?
The anniversary of.
I think it's okay because no brown people were killed during World War II, really.
12 million people, none of them were brown?
No, I'm sure some of them were, but they weren't targeted.
They were just caught in the crossfire?
Yeah, and they weren't the ones doing any killing.
I'm no history buff or anything, but I don't think any brown people died in World War II.
I'm sure some died in, like, North Africa because Rommel. You remember hearing about that guy, right?
No.
Really? He was a
I'm not a history guy
German
at all.
general that went and conquered a bunch of shit in North Africa. But it was like, hey, you, with the stick, put that down. We have a tank and shit.
That's terrible. This is real professional. I'm just stuffing my face with fucking chili and chips and delicious cherry
It would be
coke.
professional if we had a cooking segment.
I think that's the next thing we can work on. We have to find a cook. Loaded TV has their own cook. Did you know that?
Loaded TV is kind of weird.
It's pretty weird. It's pretty out there.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to jump into some chat, I know it's fucking pretty pointless right now. Who can we chat with? Mencarelli.
Is Kinsey on Skype?
Kinsey, I do not believe, is on Skype.
I can text her and ask her if she can Skype.
Neil O'Brien is. Andy
I wonder who that
G.
could
That's about it. Mike Garrity, possibly.
What about Tim Dufresne? Is he available?
He's not on my thing. But he, yeah, I don't see him. I don't see Mr. Tim Dufresne.
Bummer.
He's not online at the moment. Danny Ray is.
I asked her if she wanted to come down to the show.
Oh, yeah?
She said she couldn't.
She couldn't or she wouldn't?
She said couldn't. That might have meant wouldn't.
I think if you're involved, she meant wouldn't. Because you're creepy. No. JK. So yeah, we're gonna try and do this fucking podcast like every Tuesdays, because that's the only day where we have like nothing going on.
That is the plan, anyway.
Every Tuesdays at 2.
2 for Tuesdays.
Today is September 11th, 2012.
Never
Wayne,
forget.
Wayne, where were you when September 11th happened?
Actually,
not September 11th, like 2007. I mean, like 2001.
Yeah. I was actually wrapping up a shift, like an all-night shift, doing dorm guard in the Air Force.
You were guarding the whole dorm? Like you were a security guard?
More or less. They didn't give me a gun or anything, but it was like...
Yeah, a slingshot?
CQ. You know, just being there in case something happened or somebody needed something, you know.
Yeah.
You know. I think they put me on that duty because they had already gotten the results back from my fucking piss test that I failed.
Oh, yeah.
And they were, I don't know, doing stuff.
You know, it'd be funny. Should we explain why you got kicked out of the Navy?
I wasn't in the Navy.
I mean, the air. I don't get all offended. I forgot. The Air Force.
Because I went to Sicily for 104 days, which was awesome. And when I came back, I had 2 weeks of non-chargeable leave and a bunch of other leave built up. So I went to Puerto Vallarta for like a week and a half or something like that with my then wife, and we smoked a shit ton of weed while we were in Mexico. And as soon as I got back, I got a random piss test, which I failed.
What's the process of, like, when you fail a test in the military? Do they offer you rehab or anything, or they just kick you out?
It really is up to your
CO or
commanding officer, exactly, yeah. Like, I have a cousin who had gotten busted for, like, coke or ecstasy or whatever.
Wow.
And kept his job in the Air Force. You know, he's still in.
So you must have pissed your CO off beforehand.
No, I didn't, honestly.
No?
No, what it was, though, is I was in a very high-profile unit, and my commanding officer was the first female U-2 pilot ever. And there are not too many female commanding officers, let alone in that world of the Air Force, that realm of the Air Force. So she was out to fucking make an example.
She was a bad bitch.
Yeah, she just was real nasty on me.
Yeah.
I have a feeling if the commanding officer I had before that, who was a more cool guy and was an ex-Army Ranger before he crossed over into the Air Force, he probably would have been a lot cooler about it. You know, because he came from the fucking Army, where I'm sure a lot of people were getting high.
Oh, yeah. I mean, not me when I was in the Army. I never got high. No, shot a lot of pool. You know, I played a lot of billiards.
You weren't in the Army.
No, I wasn't in it. I played a lot of Call of Duty. and and I'm fucking good too.
That's great.
Yeah. So I mean,
the country thanks you for your service, Drake.
What happens is I keep these youngsters at home playing Call of Duty instead of out running the streets, you know, and mugging people and stuff. So I mean, I'm just as patriotic as anybody in the real reality service. I call what you were in the reality service And mine was, yeah.
Oddly enough, when I was in Saudi Arabia, the thing that I did most was play
Call of Duty?
Quake and Half-Life. There was no Call of Duty back then.
No?
This was like 2000. So, yeah.
Fucking Atari days and shit.
I know. But, yeah, no, we had all of our computers hooked up on the LAN, so we would do what we need to do to get the jet in the air and maybe sweep the hangar or do whatever. But once we were done with that, you know, the jet was in the air for 12 hours.
Yeah.
And so we had nothing to do, really. So all of the computers were hooked up on the LAN, and we would play, you know, like Quake and Half-Life and shit like that. Age of Empires, we played that a lot, too.
Real mature, Wayne.
Hey, man.
Real mature
your tax
stuff.
dollars paid for it, fucker.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who can we bother right now? Sean Pearson shared the link. You haven't met Sean Pearson yet, huh? I know he's tried to get in at 3rd Street, but he's having communication problems with you.
Okay. I'm not that hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, I know.
I may not answer my texts for a day or two if it's a 3rd Street text, because it's not like, you know, I'll be like, oh, I'll get to it. You know what I mean? It's not, you know, I tend to answer them all at the same time.
Oh, when you're on the toilet?
No. Because I can't reach my my whiteboard that I write the sign-up list on.
You have a
from
whiteboard?
the toilet. I do.
Nice.
I do.
What do you have on the whiteboard?
There's a calendar. Well, why are you asking me? This is the most mundane fucking question
I don't
I've
know.
ever fucking heard.
Because I'm not that organized. I can't have a fucking whiteboard because
What do you have on your whiteboard? You've got dates and the sign up list for 3rd Street.
This is such
That's
a terrible...
amazing. Wow. Like, there's a whole ton of information there that you can just access whenever you want. And you what do you do when you're done with the information on the whiteboard? I erase it. You erase it? Do you have a magic eraser? I use pretty much anything. There's a little piece of felt that I use, or sometimes I'll just use an old sock. An old sock? That's something else.
That's really interesting.
That's amazing.
God, did I sound that bad?
Do you know who I was doing just now?
You sounded like
You ever
you were
watch-
doing Andy Griffith.
I was doing Huell Hauser on PBS. He has a show where he just goes and it's all about California, and he'll interview people with like rock collections and like the most boring shit you've ever heard. But he's amazing because he
just
gets
asks the most obvious questions.
well, yeah, and he
you'd
gets
think.
excited about everything.
Got a paintbrush, huh? Do you paint pictures with it?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he sounds like.
Huell Hauser. Pull him up.
I don't think so.
Google that shit. No, it's fucking amazing. He is astounding.
That doesn't sound too interesting to me.
No, do it.
All right, what's his name?
Huell Hauser.
Huell?
I don't know how to spell Huell.
Me neither. So that's going to take a year to try and figure that out.
Huell. Try that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Huell Hauser. Oh.
This guy's insane. I watched an
Huell
once you
Hauser,
start watching it, you
avocados,
can't
and a
stop.
dog that eats avocados. All right, let's try and bring
It's
this
fabulous. Once you start watching, you can't stop, and you keep asking yourself why you're still watching it. Like, I watched an entire episode. It was like an hour long on the staircases in the Sacramento, the California State Capitol. It was the most boring shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, I bet.
But I watched the whole thing.
Actual picking going on down here, and we're going to see for ourselves. Just
You gotta
what
turn
all
up
of
the
this is
volume,
about.
Negro.
There, let's walk up here and see where they go. This is like a bed of leaves here. A
Yeah,
cushion
no
of leaves
shit.
here. Your dog is eating an avocado.
Yeah, that dog eats avocados. All our dogs eat avocados. If you're an avocado farmer, your dog likes them too.
I've never seen a dog eat avocados before.
That shell is. That shell's. You don't get much cleaner.
He's really impressed by the dog eating avocado.
Yes. That dog ate every speck of that avocado.
That one's gone.
Now, do you have a healthy dog?
I got a very healthy dog.
You want to see how to make a dog happy? Now that's
Jerk
an
him off.
avocado-eating dog.
That's how I make my dog happy.
Yeah,
eat the whole
I rub
thing.
peanut butter
Peewee,
on my butthole.
So what happens to the peewee? It's been a great day. Our avocado adventure. Actually, we also saw a dog eat an avocado
That's
today.
right.
The grove we were just visiting,
Yes.
their dogs ate
them.
avocados, and they are the
Oh, so
have the
he
shiniest,
carried that
healthiest looking
thing
coat.
through the whole fucking episode. Apparently,
like
he was
a-
just amazed about a dog eating an avocado. I've seen a dog
Best
eat
heel
poop.
Hauser.
Of course, they're gonna eat a fucking avocado.
This one's called the best Heel Hauser quote ever.
That's amazing.
Let's try this one.
Well, this isn't exactly the way I thought we were going to be starting off this adventure, but here I am standing on top of a big old pile of, well, this is horse manure, and there's a whole field piled high with horse manure. Tosh, tell us what in the world we're looking at out there. Why did
couldn't
you
be
bring us
happier.
down here to all this manure?
Yeah,
Who
dude.
the fuck is this guy?
He has a show on fucking PBS.
How
and
much
it's
you
like,
think he makes a year, Heel Hauser?
Not much.
No?
Not much. He probably makes.
Oh, we gotta watch this one. Classic Heel Hauser at
See,
the
I told you.
Mexico
Remember,
border.
and you weren't gonna, and you didn't want to pull it up. Now you're addicted.
I'm just enthralled.
Exactly.
That this guy is alive. Really, he's impressive to me.
To
Yeah.
the official,
Yes.
what's the deal? This plaque was put up when?
Okay, I'm not sure of the certification on this plaque, but this is actually by the International Boundary and Water Commission, so we know for a fact that we are completely in the United States. The half that I'm on is on the United States side. You have the line down the middle. The other half is actually in Mexico. So I
Wait a
know.
minute. Am I in Mexico now?
We need to get you back, but yes, you just stepped in.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Hey, buddy.
In Mexico now?
We need to get you back, but yes, you just stepped in.
What?
Right here on top of this sign, here's a fella. Howdy, how you doing? Your name?
Pete.
Pete?
Pete. You?
My name's Huel.
Oh, okay.
Nice to meet you. He's selling
Drake, are you really having a
Spider-Man.
conversation?
Spider-Man's big in Mexico, isn't it?
And here too.
Yeah, because the girls had a Spider-Man
That you're totally
piñata.
neglecting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a little
Hey,
bit
Rick,
of
you should be on the
free enterprise
podcast so
going on.
fucking Drake can
Right
ignore
here
you
at the border.
too.
Most definitely, there certainly is.
Now, let's be honest. If this weren't on the air, what's the big deal out of me just stepping right?
Well, it's not a legal entry point into Mexico, and technically it's a violation of going to Mexico not through an entry point that's authorized.
So literally, I could just get right up to here.
Exactly. You're still in the United
And
States.
I'm
at that
still
You
in the
know,
United
there's this
States.
thing
If I
called
go right here,
voicemail.
Exactly. You're in
I'm in violation of international treaties.
I give up. I'm never going on this
And
fucking
I
show
will do this.
again.
I mean, I can go all the way up here, and I will tell you, I am absolutely in the United States.
Right here.
I am completely in the United
But
States
my
right
foot
now.
is now in Mexico.
Exactly. Exactly. And our officers don't cross that line.
Wow. It's right down to an inch.
Exactly. It has to be.
Wow, and look, you've got it going all the way across.
Yeah, there is no doubt at all where the boundary ends and begins. We know where it is.
Was that a good one? I couldn't even watch that Heel
Yeah,
Hauser
whatever.
moment because Rick D'Elia called in.
Uh huh.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hmm.
Let's watch Heel Hauser enters the dark tunnel.
This show, that's the
Basically,
dark
while
tunnel.
you were in there, you'd be in your
Oh,
underwear,
yeah.
chained to a cage, and then you'd be fed only bread and water.
Oh my gosh. We can go in here. Boy, I bet this is one of the high points of the tour, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right, we're going inside, and I'm letting you go first this time. The dark cell. Oh, it's dark in there. It's like a tunnel.
Wow,
back
this
in
guy's,
here.
he's a riot.
There are bats in here.
Yeah, around October, we always have bats.
He's so
Oh, my
impressed by every
gosh.
little thing.
Yeah.
Would there have been bats in here back when the convicts were here?
Yes, there would.
Oh my! Oh, there are 2 bats. There's another one.
Oh, man, I
Yeah,
can't
it's
believe.
one of those things. Like, I wish I was excited about anything
go
as
over here.
excited as he is
Oh.
about.
That school bus
Boy,
is
you know, it's
painted
eerie in
yellow.
here.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, this is a strange. This is a strange place.
It's almost like he's a grown man with like no education, and he just wandered into a television studio one day, and they were like, "Fuck it, you just want to go on tour with us, and get excited about nothing," and he loves it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Huell Hauser.
It's like they unthawed him.
Yeah. Bye, sweetheart. Love you too. My girlfriend just left. Her kid tried to interrupt the podcast too. See, people are coming from all over the world to try and get on our podcast, Wayne.
Uh-huh.
Kids busting in.
Yep.
Comedians calling in.
Mm.
We got. That hurt.
I'm in full-on dick mode.
I
so,
know. What's your deal?
I don't know.
Why you being such a dick?
Because I'm enjoying being a dick right now.
Are you trying to be a dick to me or something?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because,
Because you brought me chips
yeah.
and a soda?
So I own your ass. Yeah.
What else can we look up on
There's
YouTube?
gonna be some. There's gonna be some blowjobs later.
Oh, I will totally eat out your asshole.
Awesome.
Huell Hauser. What are they fucking...
See, he's addictive, isn't he?
Yeah, like, I want to know, like, what his story is.
I would love to like just watch him get up in the morning and
Yeah, like, I would like to put Huell Hauser in these weird situations, like, to where... Because, you know, he's comfortable in all these situations. Oh, my God, it's a bat! Were there bats here during the Civil War? But I'd like to, like put him in the ghetto or something. You know what I mean?
an African American. That's amazing.
Huell Hauser. I'd like to...
Now, when you call that a gat, is there a reason for, like, where did that name come from?
What is crack cocaine?
I would love him I would love to just watch him get up and like make breakfast. You know?
Yeah.
And it was like,
We're cracking the
well,
eggs
toast,
now.
the toast goes in the toaster white, and when it comes out, it's tan and crispy. That's something else.
How does it happen?
Yeah.
How did you discover Huell Hauser?
Oddly enough, by listening to the Adam Carolla show.
Really?
Yeah.
What, his
Back in the
podcast or Loveline?
No. He had a morning show for a while, and I used to listen
Oh,
to
yeah.
it when I went to work when I was working construction.
Where were you living at? Because wasn't
Here.
that... Oh, okay. So he took over the
He was on 100.9.
the Howard Stern time slot when Howard Stern went to Sirius.
No, Howard Stern was on a different station because I used to record. I used to record the tape delay for the Howard Stern show. And
Oh,
break it up
really?
so they can, yeah, that was on AM. I had an interesting life, Drake.
I bet.
Well,
I was a huge Howard Stern fan in the 90s.
yeah.
I think we've talked about it before.
By the
but
time the 90s was over, though, I was over it.
like, I'm just too cheap. I would never pay for Howard Stern. Like, I don't know. I probably would now because I have a fucking full-time job.
Well,
and
it's
shit,
you know, it's satellite radio was supposed to be the next big thing, and it's so not going to. It's drying up at the same rate that fucking terrestrial radio is. Because it's not about... It's about fucking shit like this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where people actually put out a product, though.
Way better than ours.
Yeah.
But
we have so much potential for this that we're just not doing.
Well, we're both busy.
No, we're not.
I'm like tired as shit when I get off at the day job.
That's what drugs are for.
I know, but I can't do drugs either.
I don't mean illicit drugs. Like fucking Red Bull and...
But see, by the time you've seen me, I've already had like 4 monsters. Like, I'm on fucking caffeine overload and shit.
All right. Well, then fucking crush up a bunch of B12 and snort it or something. I don't know.
Fuck B12.
We have a problem. I'm giving you solutions.
Yeah, we need some topics and some video, and well, hopefully we'll start to have some video as soon as we fill.
I say we get together
Kristen's
Mondays. Mondays work.
Mondays, the first day of the week.
Yeah.
For what?
To prep for the next day's show.
Oh yeah, I like.
Maybe we'll
that.
do some prank calls that we can record and think about content. We'll actually treat it like a
serious show,
like a real show. We can go and get the
I
fucking
still
lights
want
in
to.
here.
I still want to get you a Brazilian wax on the air.
Yeah, that would be fun. I mean, it won't be fun. It'd be fun for the people that watch it. Yeah.
Whoever else watches.
It won't be fun at all for me, but in a way though, because I'm kind of bent that way.
What do you mean?
Wow, that's awful. It's great. Love it.
I wonder if we should promote like on Ustream. I think if you pay.
Do you have that commercial finished yet?
No.
You could premiere that.
No, I do not. I haven't had the time. I guess when we wrap up here, we can I can bust it out. Well, it's because like I'll have an idea about what I want to do with some fucking text, or like if it's straight cuts, I can get that done right now. But I had an idea for the text at the end and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I don't really know how to do it. I just have the software to do it.
Is that the animation software?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a different program, because I wanted the text to like come from behind my head.
Can't you just do it on like Photoshop or some shit?
No.
No?
No. Photoshopper for still picture, you know.
Well, like, can't you modify video on Photoshop too, or no?
Yeah, but it's not exactly meant for it. It's possible, yeah, but it's more time consuming if you use Photoshop.
Okie dokie.
But After Effects is like, they call it the Photoshop for video, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we wrap it up already today, and then we'll just sit and chop this up.
Get some work done?
Yeah.
Word.
All right.
Fabulous.
This for Wayne White Boy Walsh and dashing Drake Nelson, we're out.